Hello everyone, this is Raj Chaudhari, Director at Wanderlust Travel Hub. We are happy to have a very special guest with us, Jessie from United States.
Hi.
Jessie traveled all the way from United States to India for her friends and my sister's wedding and then to tour to Agra and Jaipur. Hey Jessie, namaste.
Namaste.
First of all, welcome and thank you for traveling with Wanderlust Travel Hub for your India tour. And this is your first India tour?
Yes, it is.
Wow. So, how was your experience traveling to India, especially Jaipur Agra tour with Wanderlust Travel Hub?
Traveling to India was an intimidating trip uh, that became very easy once I met up with the tour group. Uh, being being alone and traveling, I was very, very nervous. This is my first time being this far away from home, uh, and also doing travel by myself. So the travel company, you guys helped immediately ease a lot of my concerns. I felt extremely safe, and I was able to see so much more than what I had even imagined. And I am very grateful for that experience.
Wow. We welcome you in our signature style with garland and turban on your arrival in Jaipur. So, how did you feel about it?
It was incredible right out of the gate, right off the airport at only sleeping 2 hours the night before. I'm immediately welcomed with the customs, and I felt just immersed in the culture right then and there. And it was just the best way to start the trip.
Wow. So, what was your best memorable experience with us traveling to India?
Yes. My favorite experience was going to Agra and the Marble Museum after visiting the Taj Mahal. Uh, just learning about the dying art of forming the marble and all of the intricate work that goes into laying the precious gems, and just how much manual labor and how much people are dedicated to their arts. It was beautiful to see. And then also overall getting to experience all the different types of artists that India has, the textiles, just the pressing of the arts and all the marble work, just getting to see that firsthand and being walked through it. It was a really great experience.
Wow. And how was the selection of the hotels in Agra and Jaipur?
Amazing. I want to stay there again and again. Again, I felt safe and they were extremely comfortable. But I will say there was one that had my favorite. It was one of my favorites, but it everything was great from the food to just the hospitality.
You stayed in a suite room in Jaipur, which
Yes.
was specially arranged for you.
Surprised.
Right.
Yes. Yes. Surprised by it. Yes.
So, how did you feel the suite and what was the view from the suite?
Yes. So the suite itself was huge, way more than what I needed for one person. If you ever are coming for an anniversary or a trip, you need to stay at that suite at the Lily Pool Hotel. Please do. It makes you feel like a king and a queen all in one. But the view is from a very popular palace that's on the water, and you had the entire view of the lake along with seeing the town. So you saw the nightlife and then transitioned into the lake. It was uh, it was just beautiful. I would sit there and I would eat my dinner that I got from room service. First time doing that. And it felt very peaceful, but it was incredible. Thank you for doing that. That was a wonderful surprise.
Thank you, Jesse. And we had arranged a special lunch for you where you were sitting near to the wood fire stove and a lady was making fresh Indian bread chapatis for you.
Yes. Yes.
So, how was your experience about it?
The best bread I've had on the entire trip. It, I, it, it showed a lot of respect for the art that goes into the cooking and what the women in your culture do day in and day out. So it makes you not only respect the food that you're eating, but I felt very humble to also sit outside with the crew, with all the cooks and the restaurant owners, and just being able to enjoy their food the way it was meant to be.
How was the taste?
Out of this world. It felt I I can't even put into words what it tasted like because I want to have it every single day. But it tasted not only just fresh, but you could also taste the charcoal from the fire. It tasted homemade. It felt like you were eating your mother's famous dish at home, which was really great if you're ever feeling homesick. It was really wonderful.
Wow. So it was not that typical restaurant food.
No, no, it wasn't typical, but I didn't want typical. I I wanted cultural, which is exactly what I got.
Wow. Now, the most important part in any tour is like your chauffeur and the car.
Mhm.
How do you rate it?
5 stars, fives across tens, fives, all of them. He was incredible. He not only knew the history, but he was an excellent driver. I get really bad motion sickness, and he made sure I was not sick once. And we were in the car for I don't even know 10 minimum hour. No,
No, it's
20, 10. Yeah, 10 hours.
total.
10 hours total. Yeah. We were in the car way so many times. And again, I felt safe and I just felt very taken care of. And I've never had it where the chauffeur just shows up. I don't ever do this. So all this was a first time experience for me, having a driver show up, pick you up every single place you go. The doors open for you every time. I don't experience that regularly. So it was really, really incredible to experience.
Wow. So you travel personally with me, the most expensive tour escort of the world.
Yeah.
So I'm just joking. So what do you want to say about it?
I want to say thank you for taking your time out of running this incredible business to personally be not a chauffeur, but an escort with me and making sure that I was able to experience every day. And also, I'm very grateful for all the connections that you had. And any place we went, you knew the owner, you knew everything about it. And also, thank you for the discounts. I appreciate that,
Wow.
especially for my shopping. Thank you.
Now, most important thing, Jesse, would you recommend Wanderlust Travel Hub to your family or friends to travel to
Yes.
India?
Yes. I would recommend it every single time. Yes.
So we can expect lots of clients from you.
Yeah. Yeah. We have a wedding. We have another wedding coming up.
Yeah.
I'll send them all your way.
Thank you for recommending us, and thank you so much for traveling with Wanderlust Travel Hub for your India tour, Jesse, and which is also your first India tour. That is also a solo tour. Thank you so much for traveling with us. Thank you so much.
Anyway.
Now we have a surprise element as we always used to give you on your tour. You have to speak, you have to say a dialogue, which is most famous dialogue of a Bollywood movie.
Okay.
Okay. If you do it nicely, we have a lovely gift for you. So the dialogue is I'll say half and you'll complete it. The dialogue is हम जहाँ खड़े होते हैं लाइन वहीं से शुरू होती है.
One more time.
All right. हम जहाँ खड़े होते हैं लाइन वहीं से शुरू होती है. हम जहाँ खड़े होते हैं.
Line wahi say churu huti hey.
Ah, lovely, lovely. Thank you so much, Jesse. And it was wonderful having you in India on tour with Wanderlust Travel Hub. Pleasure to have you. Thank you so much. You were supposed to say धन्यवाद.
Whatever. Got it, Mark.
Thank you so much for saying the Bollywood dialogue in such a beautiful way. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, talking about. Thank you. Oh my
Do you want to say one more time?
Dhanyabad or not the same. No, I'm okay. I already got my gift, so I'm good now. Thank you.